Nobody missed nothing. Welcome in to stream part 8 of the day. We're just gushing around. Chris, thank you for the bataños. All of tonight's proceeds will be split. 10% are headed to the birthday girl Kylie. 10% are headed to the birthday cheese dog. So show some birthday love for your fellow companions. Everybody's having fucking birthdays this week. It's incredible. Well, you did start a train, and now the trains are rolling, Chris. T has set up a word game channel for this game that I invented last night when I was off my edibles. And I think we might give it a shot in a little while. But we also have an Ushy Gushy challenge that we've been talking about now for a few days. Scientific experiment, if you will. Thank you, Coop. Thank you, Chris. Keep that train a-rocking. You know, a little scientific experiment in the world of thermodynamics. How heat affects moisture. I've decided that the pink strawberry milkshake Pop-Tart is a fucking mind bender. It's an absolute mind blower of a Pop-Tart. Alright? It's got to be brand new, or it's some Mandela effect shit. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think it existed until 3 days ago. Anyway, I've got a few different Pop-Tarts here. I've got some chocolate. I've got the strawberry milkshake. Thank you, Roach. I've got a toaster that Phoenix sent. Speaking of Phoenix. And I guess we should just get into it while the train's rolling. But first I have to unwrap this cord. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see if cuz I think that the strawberry milkshake Pop-Tart is one of the juiciest Pop-Tarts I've ever had. Phenomenal. But I eat Pop-Tarts cold usually. Usually I'm a cold Pop-Tart eater. And y'all want me to try this shit hot, so we're going to put one Pop-Tart in one hole. Leave a naked hole. And we're going to go back and forth and see which one has a bigger wetness factor. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris, again. Thank you, Roach. Thank you, Alicia. You guys are ripping. Let's figure out where the best place to plug this in is. I guess right back here. No, it's not enough reach. We'll do it on the wall. Alright, I've got my trusty dusty toaster here. Let's see what we're starting with. I think chocolate. I think we'll save the strawberry. I also, as a control variant, thank you, Brit Peeps. As a control variant, I have the Whole Foods brand Nature's Path. I'm curious to see how that reacts under the heat. All right, here's one chocolate frosted Pop-Tart that I'll put over here in the cold plate. Here's one chocolate frosted Pop-Tart. I feel like they really fucked up that frosting. It's kind of whack. That I will throw into the toaster. You know what? I'll give the one with more coverage the toaster slot. Okay. She's going in. It's down. I gotta figure out what setting to put this on. Guys, what setting between 1 and 6 would you suggest for a Pop-Tart? Thank you, Chris. I've got it on 4. Rock a 3, a 2, a 1.5, 4.5, 3, 3, 3, 4. I'll go right down the pipe with it. I'll do 3.5. That seems like... Yeah. Right in the middle. Oh, she's cooking. That's a new toaster smell. I hope there's no, like, plastic in there. It's the first burn. Fresh out of the box. And we've got our cold one here. Also, I'll explain the word game to you guys that we're going to play later, possibly. Or Hollow Knights, I don't know. The word game is called John Stevens' Word Game. We're going to start with one word that we all agree upon. I'm going to have 60 seconds. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. And I'm going to free think word association up to 20 words and write it down on my trusty dusty notepad. And at the end of that, once we have all of the words, we're going to drop them into the Discord. So you got to join the Discord, but all of you are probably members of the Discord. And I'll put all the words in the channel that says fucking John's Word Game. Oh, that smells really good. And then you will have to take those. We'll set a 10-minute timer, and we'll just kind of chill and vibe. And everybody that wants to participate can write a compelling story, 1 paragraph, maybe 2, no more than 2 paragraphs. And you have to use all 20 of the words. John Stevens' Word Game. It's going to be fun. Okay, the channel is called JS Word Game. John Stevens' Word Game. So if you're on the Discord, go over there. Now, T, we're not doing that yet. Oh, she's hot. She's real hot. We're glad we didn't put it on 6. Damn. Oof. Hot. Hot shit right here. I'm going to let it cool for like 10 seconds, then we're going to break it open, and we're going to visually inspect the gush factor of the cold and the hot tart. Crown to Midnight, it's not Mad Libs at all. Mad Libs has a story that's written for you. In this experiment, you'll be the one writing the story. It's called John Stevens' Word Game. Don't besmirch my brilliance. See, Roach thinks hot tart equals greater gush. In theory, heat would have an evaporating effect on wetness. I understand that it will appear wetter, but there will actually be less moisture because of the laws of thermodynamics. All right, let's break her open. Let's break open the cold one first. We're going to take a look at the gush. Pretty gushed out. I'm going to take a little flavor profile bite here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Whew. That's really good, by the way. Turns out the chocolate on chocolate Pop-Tart is pretty fucking good. Palate cleanser. Lauren, that was the chocolate. Okay, we're going to break open the heated Pop-Tart now. It's hot. Okay. It does appear to look wetter. Some good gush. Let's take a bite and see how she does. I swear on all that is holy. I swear on my dog's life. This Pop-Tart feels more dried out to me. Tastes okay, but I feel like we lost a little bit of flavor and a little bit of I honestly think the room temperature chocolate Pop-Tart was superior. We've got 2 more flavors to try here. But yeah. The shell for 100% dried out. The outside of it, the tart, I guess, dried out. And the pop inside, I mean, it's all right. But it's crunchier. We've lost moisture. We've 100% lost moisture. Overall, because of the dried out pastry, we've lost moisture content. I'm going to turn my dial down to a 2.5 or slightly under 3 because I want to give this next one a shot to not dry it out like a kiln. So let's turn it down. Thank you guys for a successful train. I think the train ended. Thank you so much. Maple Bitch is suggesting a 2. I think that's not a bad suggestion. All right, we're going to throw around 2. Okay, strawberry reveal. Actually, we'll try the Nature's Path for a second first. I'm saving that strawberry milkshake for last because I just know that's the one that I want to eat. Although I think the Nature's Path is a oh wow, it's a good Pop-Tart. It's fat. It's pretty thick. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it's got more of a. It feels fatter, but that could be more actual crust. That could be more tart. Let's give it a break open test. Okay, that's some regular strawberry jam gush right there. That's going to be our cold control. And let's heat up. It's a whole new type of stream we're doing right here, okay? I think this is... I hope you guys are... If you're enjoying yourselves, let me know in the chat, alright? It's a chill vibe. We're just trying out gush levels. There's all sorts of things. We could do this once a week. We could experiment with food gush. Metal Monkey, good to see you. First time chatter Cat Dragon 241, finally off work and able to join. Wasn't expecting this, but not disappointed. Cat Dragon, I never leave anyone disappointed. Cat Dragon, welcome in. Please join our Discord. You can learn all about our Ushy Gushy experiments and our John Stevens word game. Oh yeah. Yeah, even 2's throwing out some heat, so I feel like she's just about done. Any minute now. T's back. T, we're waiting on our Nature's Path Pop-Tart to be finished. That is throwing heat. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Even at 2. Okay, we're here. We've arrived. Ah, it's so hot. Oh! It exploded on the floor. Wow, that's hot. Hey, Phoenix, that's quite a toaster you bought. quite a toaster. I mean, it's kicking heat. Like, I can't even touch it right now. It's so hot. All right, it's cooling down a little bit. When it fell on the floor, all of the frosting just kind of popped off. All right, ready? We're going to go for the warm gush reveal of the Nature's Path. It's looking pretty wet. I don't think this one dried out as much as the chocolate did. I think lowering the heat was a good call. All right, we've got a control variable. This is our cold. This is our hot. I'm going to give you an honest review on moisture content. Cold Nature's Path, a little bit drier than everything so far. Drier than the chocolate, even when heated with a level 3 toaster. Little palate cleanse. Hot tart moisture content check. Okay. This is odd. This is odd because with the chocolate, we definitely overcooked it. We dried it out. It did not feel as wet. With the Nature's Path, it's not that it's more moist. I know that some water has evaporated from this fucking tart. But it just feels a little easier to eat. A little bit less cardboardy. The flavor profile is coming out. I had the exact opposite experience with the chocolate Pop-Tart. No, I just went for another bite. That's how good it is, yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it down. By the way, I'm not eating 6 Pop-Tarts. I want you guys to know that. Okay. This brings us to our final tart. The one we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. The Pop-Tart that kicked off this entire Ushy Gushy experiment. The strawberry milkshake. Ooh, nananaki. I wouldn't call this a food review so much as a scientific experiment based on a conversation Phoenix Sterling and I had about moisture content in Pop-Tarts and how the laws of thermodynamics can affect that. Look at that. Like the picture on the box, this is the superior Pop-Tart. Just the way it looks. I don't know who bit the fucking corner off. I'll leave that one as the cold one. Let's see if this one comes out a little cleaner. Oh, nice. It's nice. Fat layer of gush. I think all that gush is under this. We're going to check it out. We're going to turn the toaster down to a 1.5. She's in. She's cooking. They make a banana flavor? That's crazy. I'll review every Pop-Tart that ever existed. I don't give a fuck. I'll become the world's leading Pop-Tart reviewer. You could be witnessing the birth of a niche. Guys, thanks for joining this evening. This is going to be a relatively quick one. We're going to take a break after the Ushy Gushy experiment, reset, and then possibly come back for some John Stevens word game or potentially some Hollow Knight. But we're having a chill evening. I got to take a break from Apex. Alright, while our heater's heating, I think it's time we break it open. Just look at the sprinkles, too. I'm really impressed with that. The color design is great. Looks exactly like what I want, like a Pop-Tart to look like, to be honest. Okay, you guys ready? We're going for a cold gush reveal on the strawberry milkshake Pop-Tart. Look at that pink cream. Whoa. Whoa. Look at it. Look at that. How are we going to deny that? Pop-Tart deniers. Look at that. Are we seeing that? Just pink creams. Let's keep our cold Pop-Tarts there. Our hot tart just popped up. 1.5 was the move. I'm able to cradle it, but gotta baby it a little bit in my fingers. Let me get it on a paper towel. Still a bit hot, but just gonna give it another 20 seconds so I can hold it while I split it open. Okay, she's ready. Ready? Hot tart. Nope, she's not ready. That's a little too hot to hold. Phoenix, that's a kickin' toaster. I'd like to thank you guys. We're up to 574 on our race to 1,000. 26 away from 600. Pretty epic. Pretty epic stuff. Here we go. The hot milkshake gush reveal. Oh, it's burning. Doesn't look as gushy. Oh, it's still pretty. That's pretty gushing right there. Let's see if we can break that out a little bit. Oh. Oh, whoa. That's some gush right there. Yikes. I'm curious to know if we can squeeze it out of the cold one. Not really. It's not squeezing. All right, cold test bite. Fucking delicious. No doubt about that. Zero doubts about the deliciousness. All right, again, we're squeezing the gush. Y'all thought John's pink creams was a joke. Look at. Told y'all. Stop. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. No contest. No contest. All right, Phoenix. Not only were you right, well, scientifically you're not, but a heated Pop-Tart can be the superior Pop-Tart because you just took my favorite Pop-Tart and made it better. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for hanging out with me on this scientific experiment. I gotta go have a moment with these Pop-Tarts. Yikes. This was the best stream I ever had. Goodbye.